So, Alex hit us with this crazy question. What if a Richter magnitude 15 earthquake slams straight into New York City? And what about a magnitude 0, or even a 25? Short version, New York City would be absolutely cooked, like wiped off the map. But let's back up a bit. The Richter scale, now called the moment magnitude scale, measures how strong quakes are. And most quakes you hear about are between 3 and 9, so people think 10 is the max and 0 is the minimum. But nah, there's no real top or bottom. A magnitude 9 is already so insane it can literally change how fast the Earth spins, and some huge quakes have actually changed the length of the day by a tiny measurable amount. To get to magnitude 10, you'd need a fault line about 3,500 kilometers long snapping at once, and magnitude 11 would need a crack halfway around the planet. Magnitude 15 is a million times stronger than that, and would release enough energy to evaporate all the water on Earth, so no tsunamis at least. Go to magnitude 18, and you're basically blowing the planet apart. Death Star vibes. The sun could theoretically handle up to magnitude 24, which is like packing Jupiter with nukes and setting them all off, and magnitude 25 would straight up explode the sun, universe chaos mode. But on the tiny side, magnitude 0 is totally real, and the scale goes -2. Magnitude 1 is like dropping a cement truck from a building. Magnitude 0 is like the Dallas Cowboys sprinting into your neighbor's garage. Magnitude -1 is one football player hitting a tree. Magnitude -2 is a cat falling off a dresser. Magnitude 3 is a cat knocking your phone off the nightstand. Magnitude -4 is a penny falling off a dog. Magnitude -5 is smashing a key on a heavy mechanical keyboard. Magnitude 6 is pressing a key on a light keyboard. Magnitude 7 is a feather floating down. Magnitude 7 is a feather floating down, dropping in a tiny hourglass. And magnitude -15 is a tiny speck of dust gently landing on a table. Which honestly sounds way nicer than ending the world. And the wild part is that even our biggest real earthquakes are nowhere near these insane numbers. The strongest quake ever recorded was around magnitude 9.5, which already caused massive destruction, huge tsunamis, and changed the Earth's rotation slightly. Going beyond that isn't just unlikely. It's basically impossible with Earth's current geology, because our planet just doesn't have fault lines big enough or energy stored up at that level. So when people talk about magnitude 12, 15, or 25 earthquakes, they're really talking about sci-fi territory and cosmic scale physics. Not something that could ever realistically happen here. It's cool to imagine, but thankfully Earth is built in a way that keeps those planet-destroying quakes firmly in the realm of thought experiments. And that's what makes the scale so mind-blowing. Every whole number jump means about 32 times more energy. So a magnitude 10 isn't just a little bigger than a 9, it's way, way crazier. That's why scientists don't even worry about stuff like magnitude 15 quakes on Earth, because the planet physically can't store that much stress without breaking apart first. So when you hear big earthquake numbers in movies or YouTube what if videos, just know they're more like cosmic thought experiments than real predictions. Real quakes are scary enough, but the truly massive ones belong to planets, stars, and sci-fi superweapons, not our everyday world. And on the flip side, those tiny negative magnitude quakes actually happen around you all the time. You just never notice them because they're so small. Every footstep, every door slam, every keyboard click is basically a microscopic earthquake if you measure it the same way scientists do. The scale just shows how ridiculously wide the range is, from planet-destroying cosmic disasters all the way down to a dust particle settling on a table. It's a cool reminder that the same physics rules apply to both massive catastrophes and everyday tiny motions. You're basically living through millions of tiny quakes every single day without even realizing it.